Yo, 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 what's the deal? What's going on? Yes, sir. What do we got here? One quick game. A couple early games here. No, one early game. Okay. We got one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay. Um, Real quick, man, so I can kind of like get out of here, right? One second, let me share this up. Okay, real quick, so I can kind of like keep it moving, okay? The first game on the docket here, we do have the Pelicans and the Nets. Um, Pretty good same game parlay atmosphere here. The New Orleans Pelicans are 3.5 point dogs here, and the dogs could be barking here. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if the Pelicans come out here and pull this game out. So for me, it would probably be the Pelicans or nothing if I was betting on this game, right? Plus the 3.5, or probably looking at the money line. Uh, Jeremiah Fierce, point guards have been getting busy versus this team, as you can see right here. I don't mind it. Whatever you want to look at for him. I don't really bet Fierce assists, but he's gotten to his assist prop in 2 straight games. So, you know, it's been a great spot, as you can see. Yeah, for point guards, shooting guard McGowan's, I can't really fuck with him. Trey Murphy been looking really, really, really good, bro. He's been looking really, really good. Hitting his assist prop in 5 straight. Got some eights here. Got some nice hefty rebound totals and things like that. Can't talk off anything for Trey. This will be a same game parlay atmosphere for me. Sadiq Bey, I've been playing his rebounds a ton. We're going to go right back to the well here. Over 6.5 rebounds. The points, he's been hitting his points prop in 7 straight games. He's been balling. He can't hit the three. He probably pop up in that 3-point category today. I like Sadiq Bey. I couldn't talk off anything. Derek Queen, I haven't been betting him, but like I said, for same game parlay purposes, he's going to be in play for me. Igor, his numbers are so low, it's popping up so green on this side here. That's why it's popping up so green, because his lines are so low. So every once in a while, he does have himself a game. Terrence Mann, I don't know if I'll be messing with him. Michael Porter Jr. got all the usage in the world. These two teams here are some of the worst defenses. His shot attempts, 3-point attempts, everything like that is in play. He can rebound the ball, so it's going to be an interesting spot here. Same game, probably atmosphere for me. Right along with Noah Clowney, he's been shooting the ball pretty well as well. Nick Claxton, I was just undecided on how I wanted to attack Nick Claxton. This team is giving up points and rebounds to the center position, as you can see. 21-15 for Edey, 22-12. The last Gobert had decent rebound totals last few games. And then the points, right? So, the 14.5 is not out of the realm of possibilities for him. He also can drop dimes. So whatever you want to get to for Nick Claxton, I think it's in play. If you're doing the pick'em thing, then you can look at his fantasy score. Atlanta and Washington, another same game parlay atmosphere. This will be a back-to-back for Washington. For the Hawks. Last time these two teams played, the Wizards got with them. So tough loss for the Hawks yesterday. They'll be trying to bounce back here. And like I said, another same game parlay atmosphere, because there's a lot to like when you go up against Washington. Although the last time these two teams played, this Atlanta team just just felt like they just hit a straight flat spot. So hopefully they'll, and then coming off a bad loss yesterday and travel, I want to say, to Washington, we'll see what's going to happen. But wonderful spots for Dyson Daniels and a lot of these guys that's on this team. A lot of wonderful spots here. No Kristaps Porzingis. Jalen Johnson coming off a triple-double. And then you got Onyeka Okongwu. His threes is going to be in play. You definitely want to look at Okongwu's points, though, right? At 18.5. Some spots at 20. I don't mind getting to 20. Would I play it? I don't know. He also can drop dimes. So, it is what it is. He's over his assist prop at 8 of 10. His 1.5, 3, and 8 of 10. And then you could also look at his like I said, his regular point line. Without Kristaps Porzingis, Mohamed Gay will get some minutes, okay, and I could filter to without Porzingis here, and then slap that up there. Now his last two games versus Detroit and LA Clippers, I don't like to pace those teams play at and things of that nature. But his points prop is only 6.5. Prior to that, though, the rest of these games, he's been doing pretty good, right? So hopefully he gets into the 20 minutes range, and then he could be of some help, right? So you could probably look at his 6.5 points or his 4.5 rebounds, one or the other, or combo them up and go for both. He will hit a 3 or 2, so it is what it is. The last game versus Washington on the 25th, he had 7 points, 0 for 1 for 3, 18 minutes, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. CJ, point guards have been going in there. His assist line is so low, right? Point guards have been going in there and dropping the dimes on him, right? But his assist is so low, but it is in play. It is in play, right? Just because for the simple fact there's a low number. Threes and everything. Like I said, last time these two teams played, he went ballistic. He had 46 points, 10 for 13 for 3, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. He went crazy. So I don't know if he's going to do that again, but there are some guys here that have been going crazy versus this at the point guard position versus this team. Assists have been there for the most part, and some hefty scoring numbers. Jamil Watkins, I can't, right? Keyshawn George, I need to see what the injury report going to look like before I like his hits, his rebounds and assists. Chris Middleton definitely is an okay assist spot here, but I don't know if I'll get to that. Bagley did not play that last game, but his points prop at 13.5 is in play. Couldn't talk off his rebounds. You get a double-double for him at plus 300 if you're just feeling kind of froggy. Hasn't been over 8 rebounds in his last 10 games. Milwaukee and Detroit. It's a lot of things that you want to look at or try to figure out here. For me, I think it's an okay same game parlay atmosphere. It's just hard for me, like for these point guards, it's hard for me to decipher who I like and what they're going to be doing, right? You got Kevin Porter Jr., 60 passes here, 55 passes, then 77 passes. That's what I like, the 77 passes, right? But when is he going to keep doing that? Ryan Rollins, 47 passes here, 68 passes there, 53 passes there. So they going back and forth with the ball handling duties. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. 20 points or better in 3 straight games for Kevin Porter Jr. So, that's something that you could definitely take a look at. Detroit Pistons, they have a hefty spread here, right? 12.5. So, right? Kuzma hit his assist, his rebound prop for us yesterday, but I don't know. I don't think he started. So at the end of the day, his rebound prop could still be in play, but I'm probably just gonna fall back from it. AJ Green numbers. He's going to shoot the 3. He's going to let it fly. The 2.5 would be a parlay piece, but I don't think I'm going to mess with him today. Miles Turner. Now, I don't mind the 3 for him, but he's playing at the 4 right now in the absence of Giannis. So I don't know, right? What I do know, official play for me, the 6.5 rebounds here. I don't probably one of the latter spots that I don't mind getting to. Jericho Sims. He's played 30 minutes in back-to-back games. One of those games was versus Detroit. He had 15 and 14. I'm willing to go back to the well of his rebounds at 6.5, and I couldn't talk you off going up to 10 again. He ended up having 14 rebounds. I'm probably going to try it again, right? Might take him up to 8, 9, who knows? But the 6.5 is an official play for me. He's over this line in 4 straight games. I like it, right? 30 minutes in back-to-back games. I like it. Cade, I wasn't really looking at Cade, whatever. Just did a little speed thing. He could Duncan Robinson continues to hit the three, so you could definitely use that as a parlay piece. So it is what it is with that. Isaiah Thompson, I'm not gonna run my blood pressure up with this guy. Now, Tobias Harris, that 1.5 3 at plus money is very interesting, right? If you're gonna keep on running, to Turner at the 4, then I could see him stepping out and shooting at 3. You get it at a plus 128. I don't mind that. Okay, so keep on. Last time they played, he just hit 5 threes on them. So that 5 3 today would be. They don't even go up to 5, but 4 and 3.5 is a plus 1100. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit on the 1.5. Not an official play, but I'm gonna sprinkle on it. Jalen Duren, 11.5 rebounds. I'm not even finna go fool around with it right now. This Golden State and Cleveland game. Look, I don't even want to fool around with this shit right now. You see what I'm saying? I don't even know, right? But what I did say was Darius Garland. It's an okay spot for the rebounds and the assists. Threes, I want to say 2.5 threes for him. He will get the volume. 2.5 threes. That's giving that number up in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight games. And the assists, that 2.5 rebounds to point guards, they've given that number up in 8 of their last 10 games. And he's over that rebound line in 4 of 10. His 3-point line, he's only over in 3 of 10, right? But he's capable, all right? And Jalen Tyson, he's been doing wonderful, with his opportunities. But with players, though, when I put in with Garland, how much of that he's been doing with Garland, the last 2 games, he's gotten to his points pop with Garland, okay? I just don't know, right? But his threes are sitting at 1.5. I couldn't talk you off of that. Everything else, I'd probably take a rain check on it. Mobley, I cashed with his rebounds yesterday. I took his points individually. I took his rebounds individually. He cashed his rebounds. He missed the points. Whatever, right? Dallas. No. Clippers, Minnesota Timberwolves, right? It's Saturday. It's one of those games that I don't know, right? But it's Saturday. That's all I can say. So I don't even know how much of this game I would even have, truth be told. Kawhi Leonard his usage continues to be up. I've been cashing in on his field goal attempts at 19.5. I might go back to the well. I don't see why I shouldn't when he's over this line in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight games. So I'm probably going to end up going to the field goal attempts line again. That's been working for me. Now, John Collins, the 1 assist line, it's a minus 110, right? I don't know what you're going to get it for on the rest of the books, but it's a minus 110. I don't know what I was going to say. I wouldn't take but it's 1 assist, right? So I probably wouldn't put it in a parlay piece. It would be a straight bet for me. I'm going to take a stab at it at minus 110. Ivica Zubac, I don't feel like wrestling with that shit right now. I don't. Dante DiVincenzo, the rebounds, the 3.5 rebounds been a staple for him. I haven't been betting him. He's over in 8 of 10. If I bet him, he's going to take that L, right? The threes are there. I have been betting the threes. He's over his 3.5 3 line in 5 of his last 6 games. Look, when I bet it, he's going to take the L, right? So I'll leave it alone. Anthony Edwards has been on the tear. I have been betting him. I'm not. This 2.5 assists, you're going to get plus money for this. For Jaden McDaniels, he's over in 7 of 10, plus 130. No, let me see. That is a plus. The best book you're getting at DraftKings, plus 135. Look, I haven't been betting it. I'm going to leave it alone. He's over in 7 of 10. Don't kill the messenger, right? Don't shoot the messenger. Not messing around with Julius Randle. Nas Reed, I had Nas Reed looking at his threes, but I don't mind Nas Reed threes at 1.5, but 2.5, I'm not going there, right? He's been killing his points prop at 13.5. I'm not fooling with it. I'll just point it out. Last game on the dock. Nope, not the last game. Almost the last game. But this is a pace-up matchup here for the Kings, right? So another game where I'm just kind of like undecided at, but we're going to talk about this. Pace-up matchup, one of the top 3 teams in pace in the league. Then you get a Russell Westbrook that likes to go 100 miles an hour. This is a spot where he can hit his rebounds, his assists, rebounds plus assists, double-double, maybe triple-double. We'll see what's going to happen. But this is a fast-paced matchup for Russell Westbrook. He likes to go 100 miles an hour. Y'all already know the deal with that. Without Dennis Schroeder, we're looking at Malik Monk right now. I took Malik Monk's. I took his 11.5 shot attempts. No Dennis Schroeder, back-to-back games with 21 and 25 points. I took his shot attempts in the pace-up matchup. I think the shot attempts should be there. I got it at 11.5, right? So he's over this number in 1, 2, 3 of his last 4 games. I like it. 11.5 shot attempts. I like it, right? And then his points prop sitting at 14.5. If he's starting to cook, then in a pace-up matchup with an extra shot attempts, he could probably hit you with 20 points, right? So 20 points for him would be plus 264. He's hit at 21 and 25. 25 points for him, you get it at plus 820, okay? So it is what it is with that situation. I didn't take his points prop or anything like that yet. His points prop sitting at what? 14.5? Yeah, 14.5. I didn't take his... And then, as far as the shooting guards concerned, there's been a decent spot for the shooting guards, okay? It's been a decent spot. There's a lot of people putting up 20s there. It's been a decent spot. A few assists there. As you can see, his assists in at 3.5. He does have point guard capabilities. Last 2 games, he's had 5 and 6 assists. He will be playing, some of that point guard position. As you can see right here, the passes, right? So Dennis Schroeder has been out for the last 2 games? His passes has doubled, 48-44, right? So at the end of the day, 3.5 assists is not out of the realm of possibilities. You could also look at his PRAs, right? His PRA is sitting at 21.5. Well, guess what? He's hit that number in back-to-back games with points alone, okay? And like I said, his field goal attempts at 11.5. He's over this number in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of his last 6 games, regardless who's in or out. Zach LaVine, haven't been betting on him. DeMar DeRozan looked like somebody that he could benefit from a pace-up matchup, so his 17.5 points could be in play. Keegan Murray, the 1.5, his threes at 2.5 is doable. I'm not going there. His rebounds, he's been rebounding the ball pretty good, though. So that's somebody you can look at. He's an Iron Man, right? 44 minutes, 38 minutes, 44 minutes, 36 minutes, 37 minutes. Minutes equal opportunity, so he'll be out there, right? But, man, there's times where he can go out there and pull this shit. 36 minutes, 2 rebounds type shit. I ain't been betting it. Precious Achiuwa, he's the guy I would be looking at off the bench, right? He's not starting. I'll be looking at him off the bench. Don't mean I'll be betting on him, but I'll be looking at him off the bench. 5.5 rebounds, 7.5 points. He's over his points line at 4 or 5, But then who's starting? Drew Eubanks, you see he's not getting the bulk of the minutes. 14 minutes, 13 minutes, 14 minutes, 10 minutes. All that does is translate over to me that, your Bams and your Khalil Wares, those guys are in some great spots. Speaking of those guys, I'm going to fast forward to them right quick. Like Bam, playing the 4. Yesterday, Bam, 39 minutes out of nowhere, right? 24 points, 15 rebounds, 3 assists. 39 minutes out of nowhere. Remember that. 39. That's a lot of minutes for him. He's able to do it. He's that type of guy. He's been doing that type of minutes, but that's a lot of minutes. Khalil Ware been playing a 5. This is a spot here where I don't mind a double-double for Khalil Ware, points plus rebounds, or if you just want to get to his rebounds, be my guest. I think this is one of those spots. So I'm going to end up sprinkling on it, right? I might sprinkle on this double-double. Both of those guys over there, I mean, when you look at the centers here, Eubanks, he's not food. He's food, right? And then you got Precious Achiuwa's got a little bit of defense, still undersized. All right, so good source of a fake decent source of value here in the rebound category, double category. You get a plus 110 on FanDuel, and then some questionable tags. You do have Davion Mitchell. He's questionable, right? So if he doesn't go, what you can do right now, you can take the plus 130 for the 2.5 assists for Norman Powell at plus 130. He's over this line at 60% of his games anyway, right? He'll definitely be having some point guard duties if there's no Mitchell here. There's already no hero, and then he's been off the chain when it comes to the points. His points are definitely in play or threes, so it is what it is with that situation. So Norman Powell points, and then sneaky look here would be his assists. He's over in 3 straight, 6 of 10. Especially if you like it and you think Davion Mitchell is going to be out, you want to jump into this, jump on this right now. Pause, right? But, we do know that Bam can drop dimes and stuff like that. His assist is sitting at 2.5 too. So he can make plays. Those are two guys that's in the starting lineup that can make some plays for you. On the small forward side, of course, Jaime Jaquez will probably come off the bench and make some and be a little bit more of a playmaker. He has those capabilities. I'm off of that right now. Right? I'm off of that right now. I'm a little bit more focused on some of these starters. Last game on the docket here, Houston, Dallas, right? Boy, did Anthony Davis shit the bed yesterday. That was wild as hell, man. And he said he's going to want to try to play today. I'm going back to the well, that. And there's no Steven Adams. There's no defensive. He can't. Şengün can't guard him if he's going to be aggressive, right? Then you got Capella. Capella can't guard him, right? So, but we will be looking at Capella's rebounds. We'll get to that in a second. So Thompson, he's been on one, right? So I can't talk about anything for Thompson. I took a look at his shot attempts. Thompson's shot attempts, I think I like it, right? I think I like it. Let me see. Let me log. I think I like Thompson's shot attempts here. 13.5. He's over this number in 3 straight games. But you got to keep an eye out on Şengün. If you think Şengün's not going to go, then you play it right now. He's still questionable, whatever the case may be with that. You know what I'm saying? You take it right now if you think Şengün's not going to go. That's a hard decision. 13.5 over in 3 straight games. He's still supposed to get to 13.5, even if Şengün is in or not out, in or out. So at that number of what is it? Minus 135 is juiced up. So I might end up still having to take that. Kevin Durant, you take what you want to take for him, right? You take what you want to take for him. If there's no Şengün, you could definitely look at the assists. He's over his assist line in 3 straight games, man, at 5 at that. So he's been dropping dimes. The 1.5 threes would be a parlay piece, but at the end of the day, points plus assists or just raw points, I couldn't talk you off of it. I ain't been betting Durant like that. I haven't. Jabari Smith Jr. has been cooking. His points prop, 13 and a half, I'm sorry. The 1.5 threes over 7 of 10, and the rebounds over 6 of 10. He'll get an assist or 2. I mean, he's okay, right? I would definitely look at him as fancy score or something like that. He can get a block and a steal here and there, but at the end of the day, his points prop is the one that he's been, smacking around. Alperen Şengün. Dallas has been a great source of points for these centers and stuff like that. I don't know what I'm going to do with Alperen Şengün for sure. Just got to see if he's going to be in. Nembhard, I'll probably take a rain check on him. He's been playing some good. He's been playing good. Now, the 1.5 threes, I don't mind, right? He's over in 5 straight. I don't mind the 1.5 threes. His points perhaps in that 10. It's very low. It's a very low number, but I don't mind the 1.5 threes. Max Christie, I like the 3, the 1.5 threes, minus 120 at MGM, and I don't even mind the 3 threes straight up because I can filter this to 3 threes. He's over in 5 of his last 10 games. I don't mind the 3 threes. 3 threes at plus 235 straight up. If you want to take it, you could take the 1.5 and you could take the 2.5. Right? You could take the 1.5 and the 2. If you get the 1.5, and then if you get the 1.5, then just hopefully he get the 2.5, and you cash both of them. You know what I'm saying? So or his raw points, or take his raw points. Cooper Flag really liked his rebounds yesterday. He sold from hell, right? So 2 rebounds was very unacceptable. Don't know what I want to do with this kid today. PJ Washington ain't played since the 28th. So we know we'll get some Najee Marshall. If he doesn't go, flip the script of Najee Marshall. Najee Marshall can be an aggressive forward here. As you can see, 11 shots, 12 shots. If Washington is out, they don't have Najee Marshall's shot attempts up there. Anthony Davis, like I said, the 19.5 points. I went back to the well with the 19.5 points, bro. Straight up. He's been dropping dimes too. And then the assists, the 10.5 rebounds, I think that's not out of the realm of possibilities either. The double-double at a minus 188, I don't mind that either. This is a back-to-back. He said he want to play. That just means to me that he probably want to redeem himself. You could also look at the points plus rebounds would be coming out at what? 30.5. Okay, points plus rebounds comes out at 30.5. Definitely an official play for me, which would be the 19.5 points. So that pretty much sums it up for me, right? Talked about a lot of things here. The Anthony Davis points was an official play for me. Rand Nimhart. Max Christie, I'm about to play this 1.5 threes now. Malik Monk. Oh, let's do a lay. How about that? Let's go. This is a good same game parlay atmosphere for me. This Brooklyn Nets game. I'm going to do a same game parlay for that. Probably do one for this Hawks game. So let's go with let's go with all right, let's go with something small, right? Where is Clippers? Okay, the Kings. Let's go with Malik Monk. Oh, his shot attempts went from 11.5 to 12.5. Damn, 11.5, man. Let's go with the 11.5. Malik Monk here. 12.5. I can't even alter it. I liked it at 11.5. I ain't gonna lie. Now, so certain things you can't do on this book, okay? You can't mix a lot of shit, right? So how about you can't mix a lot of shit. So what I will do here, I'm gonna go over here to DraftKings. Let's do a lay right here. Do a quick lay right here, and I'll get out of here, right? NBA. Let's go. Let's go to threes. All right. 2 threes for Kongwu. Or his points. I don't mind that. Or you could tease it down if you want. A small little lay, right? Malik Monk, 2 threes. Max Christie, 2 threes. Let's go to I like Jericho Sims rebounds. What will 6 boards get us? Plus 500. Something like this, right? Quick little plus 500. Okay, 2 threes for Kongwu, 2 for Malik Monk, 2 threes for Max Christie, 6 rebounds for Jericho Sims, a plus 500. Out the door, man. Out the door. I did look at Jackson. I asked Jackson, but I didn't look at the plays. He gave me Atlanta Hawks 9-point spread. Duncan Robinson over 2.5 threes. Ooh, that's supposed to win in there too. Damn, that's supposed to win in there, right? Duncan Robinson 2.5 threes. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. PJ Washington over 7.5. We gotta see if he's gonna be in, right? Gotta see if he's gonna be in. But he's hit this number frequently. Ivica Zubac over 13 assists and rebounds. I just don't want to do that right now. I don't feel like worried about him right now. He could probably get there though. He should be able to get there. Danny Wolf, I can't, bro. I can't, right? 1.5 threes though. He probably gonna get there, but I'm not even finna wrestle with it. And that's it, right? So it is what it is, right? All right, man. Peace out, man. Peace out, man. Holler at you guys. Peace. Be safe on this Saturday. Be safe on this Saturday, bro. The weekend basketball ain't for the weak. It's not for the weak, bro. It's not. We seen coming into the weekend, we see Anthony Davis, how his ass acted, boy. But yeah, it's not for the weak. All right? Peace.